stay bright, always stay alert. That's what I say.
I hear things are bad in the Savage East. Nora dying in droves.
Might need that. They're scanning for me. Tucker shitstorm tour, day 9. I was setting up my tent right here when Wyatt's call came through. I came as fast as I could, but you'd already slipped into a coma. We never got a chance to say goodbye.
I've seen this 4 times already.
Don't bother me, Outlander. I don't need a mercenary, I need a miracle. Someone who can tell me who slaughtered my men.
I'm a good tracker. Maybe I can help. What happened?
Mass murder, that's what. 5 night guards shredded like cabbage out there in the quarry.
Could machines have killed them?
Don't see how.
Men murdered? How?
Don't know. One was a buddy from before the liberation. We worked this quarry together as slaves for the Mad King. My friend, may he walk forever in the light, knew how to fight. Fiends who did this must have had stealth or numbers.
Anything strike you as strange or out of the ordinary?
Well, let's see, oh yeah, chunks of corpses, gushing blood. Sorry. Pressure's getting to me. Not used to murder. Nah, nothing unusual. Well, except we've been doing a little blasting lately, and Saravad said, no, that's just stupid.
What exactly did Saravad say?
Ah, nothing. Kept babbling about a pile of rocks out there. Said he didn't remember it from yesterday. I told him that this here is a quarry, where we move rocks all day. So rocks getting moved ain't so surprising, lunkhead.
You've been using explosives?
Sure. To clear away bedrock and get to the good stuff, we do it for a week or so every year. But that's got nothing to do with the dead. They were torn apart, not blown up.
Could machines have killed them?
Don't see how. The quarry is fenced and gated, and I've never seen a glimpse.
I'll have a look around the quarry.
If you think it'll help.
Oh, that's nice. Glad I stopped for a bit.
Oh, you're in for a treat. It's quite a show.
Waste of time. Show was better last week.
Oh, that's nice. Glad I stopped for a bit.
I prefer the one about the Sun Priest falling in love with a merchant's daughter. I love this bit.
I love this bit. Oh, you're in for a treat. It's quite a show.
Well, don't you seem fresh-faced and ready for anything? Keep walking.
Explosives. Quarry's been doing a lot of blasting. Strange. Where did this mound come from? Oh boy, you're a big one, aren't you? blaze. Enough for quite a blast.
Quite a show.
I prefer the one about the Sun Priest falling in love with a merchant's daughter.
Waste of time. Show was better last week.
I've never seen a machine like that. Whoa! Nor a hunter so bold. Take this. It's from the quarry stores, but no one's gonna argue that you don't deserve it. May you walk in the light, friend. Especially when dealing with what comes up from the ground.
It's a bit frivolous, isn't it?
I've seen this 4 times already.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
Don't ask me where to go
What
if
am I
you're
supposed to
lost.
do?
Oh, God,
Just sit
not
here
the
and let
town
everything
crier.
spoil?
These damn Oseram.
I thought Meridian was open to all card
Keep
chests.
my eyes.
What happened to Ursa?
What's going on here? Owen's in there, somewhere.
Goddess, keep me in your memory. Goddess.
There's heavy with rain.
We are still the Nora. For how much longer? Corruption and spread far.
Got their attention.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
Pit. Watch out for the
Just be
Oseram
patient,
merchants.
and everyone will get in! Eventually.
An Oseram girl cursed the
If I don't get my goods to buyers soon, they'll cancel the contracts.
The sun smiles on them.
Oseram are hardly.
Just be patient, and everyone will get in!
Piles of scrap from the old ones.
Always stay bright, always stay alert. That's what I say. Don't let your guard down.
If I don't get my goods to buyers soon, they'll cancel the contracts.
Meridian.
The corruption is Sun's will, and we must accept it. Many have died, and many more will. For the sons of
Meridian. Ah, couldn't imagine living anywhere else. Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll assume Chi-Chu is looking at you.
Halt! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
Then stop feeling sorry for yourself and live up to her example.
So much for a shoulder to cry on.
Everybody loses people they care about. Tears don't change that.
Don't worry. Any tears I had just froze up.
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I heard what happened to Ursa.
Special to me? Special to everyone. Now I'm supposed to...
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need...
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents? Places he...
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
These damn Oseram stirring up tensions. I'm keeping my eyes on.
So many people here all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
That girl. Is she a Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
Don't pass up these goods.
For Ursa! How long will Avad hide in his palace? To lay siege to the citadel. Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered. And her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
See for yourself. Fine goods for a fair price.
There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
deliberately refuse to buy from an Oseram. They'll cheat you as soon as look at you.
The sun calls for reconciliation. Good luck reconciling with a corrupted machine.
Captain of the Vanguard, murdered. Must have been those traitors in Sunfall.
Been all over the city, and I can't find what I'm looking for.
I'll support a Carja merchant over an Oseram any day.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
Are all your kind hunters and fighters, or just a few?
You're an outlander. Nora from the look of you. I'll bet you're a machine hunter, too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Carja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
What's wrong with the hunting lodge, exactly?
Nothing, if you like stuck-up bigots. I'm known as a skilled hunter back home in Banur, so I thought I'd try my luck at the lodge. I thought it'd be simple. Hunt machines, gain ranks, see who's best. But it doesn't work like that at all. It's all rigged to keep the Carja at the head of the line. I don't need those snobs to tell me I can hunt. I'm going home.
Are you saying that you have to be Carja to join the lodge?
No, they take other tribes. But they have rules in place to keep Outlanders from gaining ranks. When Sun King Avad took over, he promised a new day, Meridian open to all. But it's a sham. Sure, you can get a seat at the feast, but you just can't eat the food.
Sounds like someone needs to shank things up at the lodge.
Maybe, but it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
A Banuk farewell mark? What's that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
Pass up these goods.
This here won't stand for tyranny.
Would you like to buy something today?
Come, take a look. I'll give you a good price. We don't see many Nora. Check out these wares.
Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
Fine goods for a fair price.
Take a look at these wares. Wondered, are all mankind hunters and fighters or just a few?
The Sun King is too lenient with these Oseram bootlickers. He'll regret it one day, sure as the sun's rising.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Carja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed Outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Carja rituals to Carja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves.
What kind of obstacles?
He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest. This Utaru lost her companion on the edge of the jewel. At a pool, a shrine was built there to ward off the machines. And the Banuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb. Called to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glinthawks perch there.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
I didn't think your
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a... Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed
The killing. You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Carja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Carja and Nora aren't so different. I'll do what I can.
To honor their memories? I trust the sun has washed over.
I'm still working.
I've been asked.
You want me to shake?
Don't tempt me.
I need to get going.
May the sun shine.
You're not like the others. You wear machine parts, but you hunted them yourself.
How can you tell?
A hunter knows a hunter. My people, but the Glinthawks, its Sun's Climb, are too strong for me. So I cannot fulfill my vow to paint the story. How the madness of the machines spread to the Carja, and they sent their soldiers, feet frost, our shamans, who sing the machine songs. Many were taken to their... Help me honor them. Help me paint their story. I ask you this. Hunter to hunter. So much noise, but no songs.
You look like you've traveled far, Outlander.
From the Great Plains. But not alone. This was the city of Cage.
They took you as a...
During the liberation. But in the smoke, she is still... But I need your help to do it.
Trade with all the tribes his father butchered. A miracle of the sun. Take a...
Ever since the ceasefire, it's like the sun has risen again after a long, long night.
Food, wine, men, women, Meridian.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no... Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to this... Oh, good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny. Too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to...
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. If it's true, if we learned how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all...
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl.
What can you tell me about the
Banuk women. Snow witches all. cold. They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur. In the ice, they prefer machines.
Then they might not want outside.
Their mystic act. No care.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to...
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right. More of an opportunist. Risky opportunities. But why should... All right.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. And you look like you know your way around the Savage East. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, payment on return.
You could spend your whole life in Meridian and never live the same.
See for yourself.
Let's have a chat. No,
Take a look at these
a colorful discussion.
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well, then. Congratulations, and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Can you tell me about how the lodge works?
Sorry, I can't talk right now.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right, you're new here.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Carja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in... I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Carja. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me. What can I do for you today? How are the trials going for you?
I need a few more.
Okay. Once you get marks from the trials at every hunting ground, come back and we'll see what I can give you.
I've seen this 4 times already.
Like taking a breath on a long day.
Nice to have a break.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're Anora, are you not? A fighter from the Savage Land.
The Sacred Land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Huh. Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a Hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now...
You're Talana? Assis said you were a Hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees,
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So? I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a Hawk who brought in the trophies first. And that's how whichever Hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes a Sunhawk.
How does one become a Hawk?
When a Hawk dies, his Thrush is promoted in his place. No matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a Hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. Unlike the other Hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So...
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
I'm ready to hunt. So
you want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, You'll sponsor me.
I'll consider it. Just to make a sea spoil.
Sunset ain't nothing. You should see it from the claim. The colors of fish flesh and rust.
I may not have all the answers, but there is a book of... I saw you talking to Talana. She's tough.
Good to see you.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here.
You there! Can you help me? Can you spare a moment? Someone robbed my house! You with the second sight, I need your help!
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard.
Just a moment of your time, please! You with the second sight, I need your help! You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her If only you'd use it to help me.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made
Okay,
from the...
I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th son, he was killed in...
Tell me about the robbery.
It was brazen and professional. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mads. As an honor guard to a venerable priest my nephew had. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face.
I'll see what I can do.
Have a word with my steward if you... And listen, if I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
The thief broke the lattice on the way out. Drops of blood leading away. More blood. I'm still on the trail.
More sun that stays on.
Still more blood. The thief got cut. The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
Excuse me? Are you a savage? Why do you want to talk to me?
Sorry, I have no news that would interest you.
I don't know what to say. My mother says I should keep quiet.
Iron Spit, what do you want from me?
Did someone run past here, holding...
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the... He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Osram had been mining for scrap up north. The old one sure left a lot behind.
have places to be?
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
Others drink.
No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here?
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Oh dear, that outfit's an...
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going...
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then. To find out what's going on.
Tell you what I like. The sound of hammer on steel. I had to take over my brother's shift today. Sure as the sun's rising, he's off course. Bring that noble girl.
Soldiers would cut up anyone who got in their path. With Avad, I feel protected by the guard.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
It's what comes of
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. Machines.
What kind of machines?
A Ravager. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect...
Tell me more about the...
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter.
I'll see what I can do about these.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please.
feels like no one will have me. There. I said it.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the Branded Shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the Branded Shore. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and
Always stay bright, always stay alert. That's what I say.
Any word about my partner? Haven't been...
Deal with them quickly. Here we go again. That's it. Nothing to see here. That wasn't a warning. This is where the Otaru wanted to say her goodbyes. Damn! No more of these.
Here we are again, where we never left.
Quick way down.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running, but here she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests, and... Oh.
What is it?
There. Her bracelet. And... I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
Keep that for later. This must be the Sun's Climb, where the Banuk wants to paint his mark.
good to be free of the city. You were a better hunter than I.
I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits That's why I must leave this story. A monument to our vanished Sharmans. To the wisdom the Carja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that was cut away.
Getting cooler. Dark soon. Saving these for the trail. Going down fast. These are something special.
Should be out there fighting
This
machines.
must be the Shrine
not
of Caves
pacing
that
around
Iman
here.
told me about.
Public monument, not his private shrine.
You won't get in there. That dried-up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Oseram want with a Karja shrine anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of law?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard. The Carja gave me back his broken bones, but...
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King...
I need to see his work again. The marks is... But that shriveled up old priest...
I'll see what I can do.
Oseram slaves built that thing. We deserve to have a look.
It may have been meant for the Mad Sun King, but it's ours now. It's a public monument.
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his...
If you want to be alone, go someplace else.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debase. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak.
I thought of Vod taking the throne.
The boy dishonored his father to kill his Sun King.
And how many more?
The sun called for blood.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves Sun Priests, yet those who gave their whole lives to the Sun's service...
So that's what this is? A tantrum?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you...
Why do you think your army is weak?
A Carja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! The so-called our most blessed war, our tribe...
And yet everyone but... So the Carja have become impure? What
is Meridian?
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages, or dying?
The sun is pure.
I'm done arguing with you.
I am here by the will of the...
You don't believe in the throne, the priesthood, the army, or the city, so I guess you have no authority here.
I have the authority of the sun!
Then call it for help. No one else will.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
The more it'll feel like home. First, it's growing on me.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slave... Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with...
I'd like an opportunity to share a drink with Erend. There's a man who knows how to enjoy life. Did we teach the Carja?
Carja carving is fancy, finicky work. They've thin fingers, you see. Not like forged, burned hands.
There's plenty of work here, but none I like. Here's to Avad, eh? He may dress a bit too fancy, but he's made a place in the Sundom for the Oseram.
This ceasefire is a ruse. Someone has a plan for victory, and it better be us.